Who am I? My name is what? I want you to read for yourself. I am Ambassador Dr. SIMEON CHUKWU, United Nations Eminent Ambassador, Certified Chartered Forensic Expert, Member Chartered Forensic Consultants Association of Nigeria, Secretary, National Association of Nigerian Drug Monitoring, author and business coach, real estate consultant, development and sales. Now, when we say author, like Amaka said, I've written over 22 books on different fields of life. All right? So that's the little I will say about me. Now, let's go to our topic. Do so good, you God. In my hand, I've done things. Sora you. You are not hearing my English. Because I've been trying to speak in the way that everybody understands. You are not hearing my English. So can you hear one album? Nasi Swara you. Okay, I want to talk about Crystal Garden Estate. That we have a business model that involves selling real products to real people at reasonable prices. Real Crystal Garden Estate has a business model that sells real products to real people at reasonable price. So, we're living out of the analogy. Crystal Garden Estate were a business model. Nere ezigbo product. Gịnị ka na-akpọ product? Ezigbo ngwaahịa to ezigbo ndị mmadụ na reasonable price. Nobody good. Now I want to first of all take an excuse. Hello. Actually not an excuse. That excuse gonna before we be back. Eshinyere Igboezunu so wait a minute. You understand? So we go to my but for now, you will endure my Umuleri. Because I'm not on Alibu and another on Alibu too. So I just came in. So you will endure a lot of stuff from me. Now, in other words, in Crystal Garden Estate, we provide low cost and bigger value to valuable customers, and that's our ultimate goal. We provide low-cost land with bigger value to customers, and that's what we have been doing for 8 years now. This company is celebrating 8 years anniversary. On the 10th of September, I will the grand finale. Now all saints. So all roads lead to all saints on the 10th of September. Grand finale of this program. It is 8 years anniversary. So all we have been doing is to provide low-cost properties to people at bigger value. So now, our business model creates a network of individuals or companies to promote business growth. So behind all this work is to create a network of people who doing on here today. Somebody made you to know about this and you came. So what we are doing is to network together. To create a network of individuals that will help us to promote business growth. It doesn't matter the variety of what you are doing. Once you get connected to us, we somehow rub off on what you are doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because in life, you need network to grow net worth. Did you hear what I said? You need network to grow your net worth. Your net worth is determined by your network. The number of people you know will affect what you will earn or how much you will be worth. Because people is money. People are money. Otu anyị gadara here now, you might have ego that is seated down looking at me. Because onye neighbor nwere contact, onye neighbor nwere namaruzi sabata ego. So if I'm able to offer you what you're looking for, what will you do? You will give me what I'm looking for also. So when you're not the beginner, do you understand? You can never take it by force. You have to provide something on your natural and on your need. So you can't force it. And what we are doing is to provide value, and then we get the money we are looking for. And we are going to help you to understand that. So now, we have employed a profitable way by which companies sell their products with less marketing costs and no sales staff at all. Ihaibegoro is to create a system that so many companies have also used that make them that they don't need to pay to hire staff to succeed. And they don't need to pay too much overhead cost to succeed. Is that system we want to teach you today? That is very simple. From the comfort of your home, in a Ipatego now, the easy. Did we say it? Iputike the easy. Alright? And Obrozonyem we carry more shops, we carry radio. Do you understand? The 21st century, case of way go in this 21st century, it has changed. Obrozonyem China, now to contain away go. Some people with their phones, they are richer than needing up to 10 containers. Do you agree with me or not? Sometimes we call them Yahoo people. Do they name Yahoo? Yes, they do. And there are genuine people with their smartphone. They are richer, comfortable, and legal. Very, very legal. You understand what I'm saying to you? So we are going to help you to understand this today. In our business model, there are 3 types of strategies that we are using. Now, the first one, we call it lead generation. Somebody say lead generation. What is lead generation? A strategy by which you locate new customers and clients. That's what is called lead generation. A strategy by which you locate new customers or new clients. Also, as long as you get new people into what you're doing, that is what is called lead generation. Number 2, we call it recruitment. What is recruitment? A strategy by which you add new people to your network. That's what is called recruitment. A strategy by which you increase the number of people that know you and the number of people you know. Or do it not here now. Maybe you don't know everybody, because it's not possible to make my job not here. But whatever strategy you will use now to get to know the first line of people sitting next to you, and then also, so that when you walk away from here, the people can remember you and you can remember them, and you can do business together. That's what is called recruitment. You have had added new set of people to the people you know. And the more in around you that know you and you know them, the more you're increasing, the more you're changing your level. Because rich man, abro onye nwekarịrị ego na bank account. Rich man onye nwere people he can call at any time and he will not be stranded. You have any need and there are people you can call and that need is sorted. Then you are what? You are rich. You are wealthy. You are wealthy man. That you cannot be stranded in life. You are wealthy man. So number 3 is building and managing. Building and managing. After you recruit, after that you have network of people, what do? You have to build them, you have to manage them. Because managing your network is not a small thing. So what is that? It's a strategy by which you train and motivate new people to grow as you are growing. Ego is not that I made it. Ego is that we made it. Anything no matter that works for me and I'm able to teach another person and is working for that person, then I am wealthy. Because the greatest investment anybody will make in this world will investment in people's lives. Even you make millions of money, then you are wealthy. Because someday that investment you make will answer for you. Yes. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? Yes. So how many people gather and sit on their can? Gather all they can and then sit on the can. Shishi, I'm not also. But that's not wealth. Wealth is that Iham make millions of Maria. Don't give people fish. Teach them how to fish. Alright? So now, this level is that we are building and managing people, managing your network by teaching and training them and motivating them to grow just as you are growing. If I want to pull this man up, what will happen to me? I must be up to pull him up. But if I want to pull him down, what will happen to me? I have to go down to pull him down. No matter what happens now, if pull somebody down means that you yourself must go down. But if you want to pull somebody up, you must also go up. That's the law of life. So what we are doing is increase our network and then make that network to know what we know and grow as we are growing. Is that good? Alright. So what's the benefits of this our business model? The benefits of our business model. We're going to run very fast now. Number one, the benefit of this level of model is that it is less what? Investment. So to succeed in any business, two things are involved basically. Number one is that, okay, let me just show you. First, you need a lot of money if you want to succeed in any business. You need what? In another man last night, ego cage apart ego cage apart. Is that not so? But I can prove to you that it's a wrong concept. Ego cage apart ego. If you believe that concept, you place a limitation on yourself. Because anytime you look around you and you don't have that good money, you feel that you excuse yourself away from a particle. You need a lot of time. Two things, money lot of time. If you don't do these two things, then you cannot be successful in your business. But our business model does not require you to have a huge investment capital like a traditional business. So you can grow your economy with less or zero capital. See, we have people seated in this hall today who came in with no cover. You heard Simon said he was a conductor, right? He came in with no money. But that guy is a millionaire as we speak. There is no week this guy does not have over 500, sometimes 800,000. Is a person not a millionaire? He's a landlord. And that is just a little story among men sitting here. They are needing to go and their ID cards like this. Some of them, especially those who have joined us in the past 3 months and upward, none of them that is not in the room. I'm telling you. I will show you how simple it is. Now, so in this model, you don't need cash. You don't need cash to succeed. Number 2, low risk. We told you that no alternative income without what? Somebody will ask, is there anything in this world that is without risk? The truth is, anything that will risk. But when risk this the very hard. When the risk the very minimal and manageable. Now, traditionally, I can say anything that has high risk has high reward. But I can tell you here that it has low risk and high reward. Do you understand what I said? Low risk and high. You are not running any risk at all, and yet it has high reward. Is that business model good or very good? Something that has low risk and high reward. You don't see it normal in business, in traditional business. So our business model is without risk as against other industries. The success ratio is high compared to other businesses. Okay? You can build an identity and a team of your own with less investment. In traditional business, you have to invest millions of naira to be successful, and sometimes the business may fail. Needing a raise what take on a business is not a guarantee that the business will succeed. But the business model we are presenting to you is a type that you don't need capital, and yet you will grow your economy. You will grow your economy. So, all you need is to build an identity, which that identity that we started from the beginning is who you are. So when you say, I am a billionaire, what you're saying, you're building yourself. You're giving yourself self-confidence, and that's all you need to succeed in life. And when you what I hear now, that all you need to succeed in this life is what? Self-confidence. That's all you need. That now, opening a Abago elevator. How many of you know what elevator means? Even though on Michigan I have 5 decking without elevator. When you've been a 5 decking and I've had they 2 million Abago. Hard life. Our people like hard life. But if you go up, 2 decades alone has elevator, right? Now, in Abago elevator, let's say this elevator is 5 hijacking in Abakiliki elevator, and you enter into this elevator, and Dangote happened to join you in that elevator, how many seconds will it take you from level 1 to level 5? How many seconds? Right? It doesn't take much. You are on the 5th floor. But within this period, you and Dangote in this elevator, within this period, you have to say something to Dangote that will make Dangote to pick interest in what you have to offer and patronize you. What will you say? What will you say? What will you do? This is what is called self-confidence. If you can build it, you can succeed anywhere. They can take you now without cover in your pocket and drop you in a strange land. You will still succeed. Why? Because you have a courage, you have self-confidence. You can walk up to anybody and talk to the person and convince the person to buy what you have to offer. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So you don't need cash. What you need is to convince yourself that you carry within you that cash you are looking for. Do you understand what I said now? So now, number 3 is what I call good quality and genuine products. Good quality and genuine products. Good quality and genuine products. If you want to succeed, you need this thing. What? Good quality, genuine product. Okay? So in Crystal Garden Estate, we deal on real estate. Real estate is the only business that is called real. There's no other business and I call real except estate. Why is it called real estate? Because it's the only business that is real. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? The only business that is real. Every other business is transient, is passive. For instance, now, somebody that's singing now, Niachoro, in a business, right? Then all have two container or non here from anywhere. God forbid, but we have seen it happen over and over. We have seen such businesses go down within days. And the person, if you look on here, not two containers, Lara village with no couple. Have you seen? I have seen them there. I've seen them there. So what happened? Since he is dealing on iron and fire, what now happened? Nothing is real in this life. Nothing. But why is estate called real? Because number 1 is the only business God himself started. Did you hear what I said? The only business Chineke Jackie is what he did. How many of you remember Garden of Eden? How he cultivated it and planted man there. So it's the only business God himself started. You remember, I know some of us are Christians. I'm going with your mom also, but forgive me, I'm a Christian, so I speak from where I'm coming from. The Bible says, the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. What is that? God is saying, my business is real estate. The earth. What is the earth without land? There's no earth without land. So what God is saying that the earth is his business. and everything on it. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So that's why it's called green. Number 3, Inunugona Madukurana, especially not Jimmy. So after 10 years of joining Ogoria 1 million, after 10 years of joining here, we area 500,000. Have you ever heard it before?
Yes.
You can never get. Also, you are going now. Also, that is not. It will never happen. Never happen. Few weeks ago, we were in Lagos. We went to a place, an estate called Macarius. You can Google it. It's called Macarius Place. That place was bought 24 years ago. Kita, I guarantee, nearly everywhere is water. Nearly, the medical and one plot. Medium, 50 million. One block of million. For you to build anything there, you will cast it. You will cast it like this. You will cast it like this. Before you start building on top of what you have cast. And then you are 50 million. Now this person bought hectares in 4 years ago and kept it. It is now started developing into an estate and people are now buying. Now it is water. I'm imagining 24 years ago, give it for that. Do you know the force Miri has force? That some people say if you build along waterways, in a Miri galore, and Miri has so much force that they can wipe things. How many of you know Bar Beach? Now Lagos. How many of you remember those days that madness not like a Bar Beach? Bar Beach will just go, wow, really mad. Do you know that Bar Beach has been driven back and land has been recovered from Bar Beach? People are building estates around Bar Beach and they drove Bar Beach back. My friend, nothing is as real as real estate. So, our estates are situated in excellent environment and in a fast developing locations. So, those locations, our estate locations are, I'm going to call them now, Quarters, Umuleri, right? We have at Igboezunu Aguleri. We have at Nneyi, Umuleri. We have at Isinyi Nando. We have at Aguleri. How many of you know Aguleri? It's just at the city center. And then we have at Mgbede, Umuleri. Then Abakiliki. There's something I want you to understand. When you want to invest in real estate, look at what you consider. You consider environment where development is heading to, not where development is, but where it is heading to. Because if you buy where development is, you are buying today, and today is always expensive. Tomorrow is always cheap. Today is expensive. Right? It is to be able to know which direction people are going to, and then you go and stay there and wait for them to come. That's investment. I came to Onitsha 2011. If you live in Onitsha and you live around here, you can remember 2011, this territory was bush. Umkwere was bush. I came to Onitsha 2011. I had a training 4 days with about 200 people. All right? We had that meeting at, I can't remember that venue, and taught them real estate. That time, this territory was bush. After teaching, the first set of people that moved into action came to territory. You remember this place they call Victory Land? Is it Victory Land, sir? Is it Victory Land? No, here. That what is the name of the estate that Charismatic began first here? Glorious Land. Glorious Land was the first estate that began in this whole bush area after that period, 2011. You can go and make your research. Right? How much were they selling, sir? How much was the first price they began to sell? Okay, around 400,000. This was 2011. After teaching them, they moved. Whatever you see that has happened around Anambra State and beyond began from that meeting, 2011. Because 3 days I taught them. On the 4th day, we sat down to develop a communique by which they should run. And that's what began this spark. Everywhere you see, it began from that place. 2011 is how many years now? 12 years. 12 years down the line, sir. How much? Look at the environment. Look at the environment. What has happened? Look at Mgbede, the closest. What has happened? So now, it will tell you where next, what will happen. And where next, where is the next closest? Is these places we are showing you now. Same way it happened in territory, same way it happened in Umuleri, same way it will happen in Umuleri and Aguleri. In fact, it's already happening. Because if you go now, I can tell you that you won't get space anymore from here down there. Everywhere has been bought. In Aguleri now, is it 3-bedroom flat? It's 450,000 as we speak now. You can go and make your inquiries. Guess what will happen in the next 5 years? Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? Something is about to happen. If you are smart enough, what I'm just showing you now, you just know what to do. Because to grow money is very easy. It's very easy. When this place, Igboezunu Aguleri, was started in 2020, after the lockdown, 2020, it was started. How much was the first price that place was sold? 300,000. This place now, 300,000. That place now, how much is it now? 3.5 million as we speak now. 2020 start 300,000 and 3.5 million. What's the percentage? This is how to grow money. This is how to grow money. So imagine that you bought 10 plots. Then that's 3 million. 1 plot will recover your money. 9 plots with profit, because 3 million you're selling 3.5. 1 plot will recover your capital with profit, then 9 plots still wait for you. This is how to grow money, my friend. So when I say I'm a billionaire, and I say to yourself, you should say to yourself, I'm a billionaire. This is the pathway to creating wealth. Wealth that is transferable to your generation. Because the Bible says, good man does what? leaves an inheritance not just for his children, but for his children's children. That's a good man. In other words, if you don't have inheritance for your children's children, what should we call you? It's not me that said it. It's Bible that says so. It's either the person is good or not good. People place too much blame on their fathers. I have reasons to do so. The only thing my father transferred to me was one gene. You know gene? One. And I'm the firstborn. Nothing to inherit. The land where they used to farm, I dashed them. I told my younger one, don't struggle to do dash. I don't have anything to do with that. I hear what I'm saying to you. Then it is not your responsibility to choose who should give birth to you and where you should be giving birth to. But it is your responsibility to choose how and where you should end up a life. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? So this is how to grow to become wealthy. We are showing you now how to become wealthy, how to become a pillar. Those people in 2011, I know some of them that eventually became close to me. There are billionaires as we speak now. Just 2011. I remember I came to Onitsha after that event, a few months down the line. So then I had not known Onitsha, so I can't remember the place where we are standing. And then somebody from the back came and held me and carried me up. And he was shouting and screaming and screaming. What happened? He told me that he was in that meeting that day. He had nothing. His business had collapsed. He was doing nothing. So after he finished listening to me, he said he went home, knelt down, and he was crying, literally. And he said to God, I have heard these things, but I don't have money. I have told you, remove your mind from money. Money is not a problem. It doesn't take money to make money. Did you hear me say that? I want you to convince yourself it doesn't take money to make money. It doesn't. It doesn't. Because I've seen people, including myself. I don't need to talk about myself. I don't need to talk about myself. Because if you think you came from a poor home, people who we are poor call us poor. So if you think you came from a poor home, when I tell my story, you will be calling us poor. You understand what I'm saying to you? Yes. I remember 1983 or 82. 83. When my father withdrew me from primary 3 because government just put fees on school. This fee will not be more than 26 naira. And the man could not afford it and withdrew me from primary school. I will never forget that night that I cried. And my mother said, I will do anything for you to finish primary school. So if you think you're poor, we are poor. Right? I can list certificates that God has helped us to acquire. Things that I read, I can list them and you read them for too long before you finish reading. contributed one time. If my mother struggled until I finished primary school, how much more would she continue to struggle? So after primary school, that was the end. And I never looked up to them anymore till tomorrow. But I convinced myself that anywhere somebody would stand to speak and be listened to and be respected and be honored, I will. And if I have to, then I have to go that way that I have chosen. I'm not relying on anybody. So it doesn't take, what I'm trying to tell you, that it doesn't take money. It takes that self-will. It takes that self-confidence to approach life with doggedness and awareness that you will succeed and you will succeed. So this guy was crying, he had no money. He said, in the midst of his tears, he had a voice that said, is it not the same thing you heard that others heard? So why are you crying? He now paused to begin to think, because that's where the money lies. In your ability to be calm and think. All you need is within you. Say that with me. All I need is within you. That's all. All you need is within you. It's not outside of you. Because God is too wise to put what will help you outside of you. He knows that if he does so, man is wicked and he may be denied. So he put it inside of you. Once you take notice of yourself, pay attention to yourself and think, you begin to see that you are the one carrying the answers all along. That guy that carried me up like that screaming, that said he had no money, is a billionaire now. Because he paid attention. It's not money. It's not money. What he did is to call 5 of his friends and said, there's something I heard. You didn't hear. And they split to them. Remember when we began, I told you about increasing your network. That's all you need. And I'm going to show you that. That's all you need to succeed. That's all you need to become a billionaire. You see, this place, this quarters, 2015 was selling for 250,000. You need to go there now. It's 5 million naira. And then they will give you a change, 1,000. That is 4,999,000. 2015. This place, Isinyi Nando, 2021, 600,000. Now it's 2 million. Alright? This is how to grow money. This is how to grow the money. Okay, some people seated here will say, well, I don't have money to buy. I will still show you how you can make money without money. I've told you that you don't need money, right? Because if I show you land to buy, you need money to buy. Is that also? How about if I show you how to make that money without buying the land? Would you like it? I'll show you how to become a billionaire. It's not just saying, it's what we call promotion. In traditional businesses, you need a lot of budgets to promote your business. Is that also? You need a lot of budgets. But here, in our model, business model, our company provides a lot of promotional marketing, thereby making it easy for our realtors to make sales without having to break the bank. You don't need to spend your money to make. So there are 2 rules to life. Number 1 rule is number 1 rule is buy to sell. Number 2 rule is sell to buy. Do you understand it? Ejimego now fire. So now what do? I go and buy to sell. That's 1 rule of life. On the How do you buy? So when you get basically, you will not have to sell to buy. So how do you sell what you don't have? We have it already. It's been running in a market. Do they have money? Do they have shop? Do they have goods? But they make money. Some people are looking for decades. Now, Pastor, I hear what I'm saying to you. Because you don't have money to buy, to sell, then you sell to buy. So that's what we do. What we do is we provide the materials that is required for people to sell in order to buy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand it? So we do a lot of promotion through digital marketing, traditional marketing, media marketing, and all of that. The important aspect is that we create amazing, ready-made for you content that are informative for your customers or your clients. We create ready-made, so all you need, you can just go copy, paste, and you make sense. Providing videos, if you listen to Radio Sapienza, Richman is always blowing it every day. Crystal Garden Estate. How many of you listen to Radio Sapienza? Always blowing it. That's marketing for you. That's marketing for you. Okay? So now, you can target the people who are interested in your product from the comfort of your home. With your phone. You make sense. And then you earn money. When you earn that money, what do you do with it? Because poverty is not the absence of cash. Poverty is the absence of mindset, mentality. Once ego bara onyama aka, the first thing on the chebu ha. Nemboya Nneyi guy sees with that Camry. Let me go and show you. Go Lexus. That's what our people do. And they think that we are living life. If you want to be rich, build business around the foolishness of people. Did you hear what I said? What are you getting? Build the business around foolish people. But it's not people are foolish. Over evening now, visit from John if you foolish people. Those joints, the joint owners are wise. Those who are in that joint, foolish people, collect their money. Number 5, income potential. Okay? One of the important benefits of the business model is that it has a huge potential for income inside the business. So you do business inside the business. You do business inside the business. So if you are marketing your product professionally, you can generate a huge income. We have millionaires around inside the business. We have millionaires inside the business. Let me point something to you. Okay, how many of you can read this? Let me draw this close to this place. Let me show you something. Can you see this? Some of you may not, but let me read it for you. In the past 12 months, this company has paid a total sum of 115,519,200 naira to our realtors. People who don't have money to buy, but they are selling to buy. Look at how much money they have made. 115 million in the past 12 months. Now listen. Within the same 12 months, over 1,000 people have been onboarded into the system, Over 300 lives have been transformed and over 50 millionaires have been raised. People who had no money before. And now they are millionaires, they are landowners because they joined this business model that we are telling you now. So now, between now and November, over 270 million will be paid out. And this money is paid weekly to people. In the next 12 months, we are projecting 500 million naira that would have been paid out to people. Now the question is, how much of this will enter your pocket? How much of this will enter your pocket? There is. So now, okay, the things I just explained here. In the past 12 months, we have paid out over 115 million naira, made over 50 persons millionaires, and transformed the lives of over 300 people. Who next? Let me ask your neighbor, who will be next? They are saying with confidence, I'll be next. I'll be the next. Yes, you'll be the next. In the next 120 days, we are poised to pay out over 270 million naira, and in the next 52 weeks to pay out over 500 million naira. Which one will you get? Which one will come to you? So how much of this will be your share? How much of this will you have? How much of this? Mommy, come. I wish we that I just found it now. I'm starting. All right, so number 6 requires less education. Behind our come does not matter whether you get up or you got a school, you got a school. It doesn't matter. It doesn't what? Matter. You just have a table. And when one day now, about stockfish, about boroko. I was telling them that Egada Chaponi Nema, Atomisha, Omazina, will be hanging at Wogina. Many times. I said, I got using sense by force on the shop. Professor, you have to bring down Omazia Wogina, a Jina Kuba Patil. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Have you now? You want us to go for you? So the only industry in the world in which education is not giving much preference is in our business. We call it realtorship. Realtorship. How many of you have heard the word realtor? A realtor before. Okay? So now number 7, make passive income. Make passive income. So what is passive income? Passive income can be defined as making money without your active involvement. Making money without your active involvement. Opening a new shop. A company inherited from that shop is called active income because you have to be there to make something happen. Ordina Ebonyi Raka. But Ordina is active income. But passive income is that you are sitting here now. Name enjoy. Phone will be a big check your alert. You don't know how it happened. You don't know who made it happen, but you got money. That's passive income. You sleep, you wake up, something is happening. You can go for vacation, something is happening. That's what we are building, right? And you will know how it works. That's what we are building. So our business model provides you the opportunity to engage your own employees who work under you and actively make revenue for you. So it's not such a type of business in which you have to work actively forever. No. It is a business with a passive income source. So you work for it for a while, you have built it, and then it starts working for you forever. It means you can recruit employees with your leadership skills who generate passive income for you always. So we'll show you how that works. Number 8 is freedom. Somebody say freedom. Freedom. Anyway, some people who cannot stay here, they don't have freedom. They don't have time freedom. They don't have financial freedom. And that's the worst thing that can happen to anybody. Freedom means that at any given time, there is no expenses that will come that you cannot handle. That means you have financial freedom. That's financial freedom. So that's what this business will enable you to have. Freedom. In this business, the great advantage or the great benefit is fully provided freedom. You live your life at your own terms, not at what Umuleri says or Tinubu says or that one says. You live your life at your own terms. That's what it means to have freedom. So freedom is not only in terms of time, but also money or any other kind. Whatever time you have, you maximize that time. You live your life the way you want. So that's what this business will help you do. Any freedom is linked to the level that your business can reach. It entirely depends on you because there is no time limitation here. There is no time limitation. So, number 9 is great appreciation. In this business, we reward people. We reward people. We set targets, and when people reach it, we reward them. We have set targets that by November, we're going to be taking some people to Dubai, some people to Budukato Ranch for 1 week relaxation, some people to Ghana, some people to Abuja, depending on which level each person is able to get to. So how many of you would like to join me to Dubai? All expense paid, no cover from your pocket. All expense paid. So in our business model, you get recognition and appreciation, right? Number 10 is individual development. We develop you, we train you. We run training twice every week. Right? Wednesdays and Fridays, 11 a.m. at 5-Star Orca Road. We run trainings. We develop you. And then we are starting online training twice a week also. Right? So that at the comfort of your home, you can still be learning. And the more you learn, the more you earn. Okay? So, number 11 is we provide you job security. There is no job security anywhere, but here you are the boss of your own. So it's not as if somebody is going to employ you. No, you are your own boss. So you are not worried about job insecurity everywhere. How many of you know that a lot of people have lost their jobs and many will still leave? Companies are closing down and relocating away from Nigeria because of high cost of running their business. GlaxoSmith has shut down and moved. Do you know how many people have lost their jobs? It will continue. Many more will do so. But here you are your own boss, right? So there's no job security when it comes to working for someone else. But in our business model, you are your own boss. And look at the business model. It is what we call Crystal Garden Plus. Right? It's what we call Crystal Garden Plus. The name of our estate is Crystal Garden Estate. The name of the business model is called Crystal Garden Plus. So, in a jiffy, how does it work? You come in here. Before now, if you read this place, we do registration 10,000 naira for you to join this team. When you come in with 10,000 naira, we'll do ID card for you. We run trainings for you. After you have gone through our training to a certain level, we provide you certificates, right? If we observe that you can speak, we train you to in another level so that you become a speaker and then you can be teaching others. That's what that money is for. Now, when you come in, we expose you to our estates. You see what we are doing. And we train you how to approach people, how to make customers, how to sell. When you make a sale of any of those estates, the company is going to pay you 10%. Did you hear what I said? So if you sell a land of 3.5 million, you'll be paid how much? 350,000. So if you're able to close this deal, maybe 10 in a month, or in 2 months, or in 3 months, that's how much? That's 3.5 million. Alright? So in any of them that have exposed you all the different locations we have, and more are coming, okay, anyone you sell, 10%. Now look at where it gets sweeter. If you get this guy to register as you have registered, and he makes a sale, he is paid 10%. And because you are the one that brought him, you will be paid 5%. You don't know his contacts. He has his contact. You don't know his contact, but you know him and you brought him. And look at how this business works. Because it's a high-ticket business. It's a business that is built on trust. Umuleri gaga si abia Quran. I will not know how to before. Now, too many questions. And I will not marry before. I'll get because no more on. So now I don't know the contact of this young man, but I know him. I'm able to get him. Then through him, I will assess his contact. Even when his contact is good, I have 5%. Is that good or not good? Now, he himself decides to bring his friend and say, man, I just got alert. God is good. God will. Something is good here. Come and join me. And he comes to join him. He himself does not know his contacts. He himself has his own contacts. And he now explores his contact. His contact buys. Whatever he sells, he gets how much? 10%. You get how much? 5%. Because I'm the one that brought him, I'll get 3%. If I am able to have 100 of this guy around me, that's my network, right? Remember we said network determines net worth. I have 100 of him. In a month, let's say out of this 100, maybe 10 persons or 5 persons sell, make a sale. Do you know how much I'm going to be making in a month? I hear what I'm saying to you. This guy also built his own. He himself also built his own. Imagine that my own network is up to 100, and then maybe 5 sales. 5 out of this his own network sales. 5 out of his own network sales. Do you know how much I make in a month? I hear what I'm saying to you. Too much money. That's why some of them who are seated here that are called our realtors are landowners, multi-millionaires. We have companies. We have microfinance company as well. We pay salary, but we don't like salary. We preach against salary. We preach against anybody working with us depending on salary. We create room for you as one working with us to become a million. Some of them are richer than the business owners. I'm telling you. So have you seen how this thing works? We provide you all the trainings, all the materials, all the support that you need. Even when you have somebody you need to talk to, we can talk to the person for you and you make it sell. Then you are rich. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? So, as we round up, we're going to move to the next segment. If you have any questions from what I've just said, can you just ask quickly? Maybe 1-2 persons, and then we'll move to the next segment. 1-2 person question? Anybody? Anybody? One, 2, 3 questions, then we'll move to the next one. Anybody? If you don't have, then we'll move to the next one. Okay, sir.
Oh, sorry, sir. Sorry.
Okay, he's asking if there will be a time when all the lands in our estate or all the land everywhere in our estate will be sold out and there will be none to sell. They are limited plots. In each of them is only in one place that we have over 1,000 plots. Others, some 500, some less than 500 plots. So they are limited. That's why the price increases, because as they are reducing, price increases. And then when there are values, because we bring back some of them, people are already building there. Some of them have been fenced and gates are there. So those are the things that bring the value. So once they are exhausted, except those who bought before are reselling. I don't think there will be a time when there will be no place to sell, because those who bought, some would like to sell. So there will always be somebody who wants to sell. So that's the word for the company. Once you have done selling, you have done selling. For instance, some of them now, the company doesn't have land again to sell, except those who want to resell. You buy from. That's why the price continues to increase. Yes, sir.
Yes,
you can do individual, you can sell through us. You want to resell, you have your contact, you can sell. Or you tell the company that you can sell through the company, because we have realtors. We have close to 2,000 people selling for us. So selling is not a problem. I think we close. Right? Okay, so finally, this guy.
Please, I want to ask something. Does the company have like industrial estates where someone can buy for industries, not just building commercial houses? Does the company have a space like industrial estates? You know, you cannot just build industry in every estate. So does the company have a portion, a position? Industrial estate, at least where someone who wants to develop an industry can be able to build an industry.
Except in one place we have. Other places they are residential. The only place we have 4 segments in the estate, because it's large, is Mgbede. We call it Airport Villa Phase 3. Our Phase 3. Because it's large, so when you get there, you're going to see 4 compartments with a roundabout. That roundabout is a meeting point. At that roundabout, each one goes to his own. So there is residential, there is VIP, there is recreation center, and then there is commercial. In that commercial, you can do what you want to do, but not in the residential. So all other estates we have that are residential is not commercial, is not industry. Too many. One more will stop, sir. One will stop because which man needs to come up?
Please, my question is, you see that the company do trainings Wednesday and Friday. What about those that are working? Like a teacher. Teachers, what are they? How are they going to fit in?
So that's why we told you that we are starting online training. So those ones can join. The online training will also be twice in a week. So we've been thinking about starting it in the mornings, but some people have raised, what about teachers? So we're not saying, okay, we'll do it in the evening, maybe 8 p.m. When everybody is back at home, you can log in on Telegram and join the training. You understand? So now I want to raise two persons that will give us sharp testimonials, and then we'll move to the next step. Two persons from among our realtors that God has blessed in this